Hello everybody, welcome back. If you haven't been here before, welcome for the first time. So I've been starting to stream this week because I have got, I think, most of the equipment sorted out. It still messes up, but getting there. So I plan to be doing knitting and spinning and dyeing wool and weaving and all sorts of different things that I do throughout the day anyways. And people have asked me to do workshops, and I'm just not organized enough to do that. I have too many things on the go, so I thought if I can get this camera set up, and when I'm doing something that is fairly easy to turn a camera on for a little bit, I thought I could just do that, and people can just watch and learn, on a real live situation. So this week I carded wool. If you look back on the earlier videos, some of them worked well and some of them didn't. This is a couple of skeins that I did, that I carded the wool and I spun it, and this is a ball. And then I wrap these up into skeins and I sell them on Folksy for people to buy. Every time you buy one, they're definitely handmade, fresh by me. And then because I'm so bad at keeping things that I make for keeping things for myself, I just thought, well, with this kind of thing, I'm going to just make myself a sample of every yarn that I do, and knit them in different sizes and colors and stuff, and eventually throw it together into a throw. And then I actually have something at the end instead of selling every little bit that I make. So, and maybe, my kids will get it if they want it, or maybe I'll just keep it for myself. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to knit one of these samples of the yarn, and the other ones will be put up for sale. I think I'm going to do a knit Purl Rib like this one today. Kind of a similar size. So is that 3 or 2? That's looks like that was 3 and 2. 3 knit, 2 purl. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 28, 25, 30 stitches. I think I learned to knit when I was about 5 or 6. My mother would make me do knitting every once in a while, and I'm now very thankful that she did. She taught me that to always cast on onto 2 needles, because you pull one out, and then you've got lots of space to be able to continue knitting from this and to pick it up, because otherwise if you do it on 1 needle, it becomes really difficult as the yarn tightens as you form the stitches. So everything gets kind of jammed up, but if you do it on 2 needles and pull it out, you don't have that problem. I'll put 4 over there. 1, 2, okay. Add another stitch. Oh, watch what I'm doing here. Pay attention, pay attention. Get the knits. Let's knit. Oh, hi, I see I've got some new people. I'm never quite sure if I'm supposed to say anything, but welcome. Um, I'm just knitting a sample with the Handspun that I spun up this week that you can see in the previous videos. I like to make a sample with everything that I make so that I've got something that I keep for myself, and then the other yarns I sell. And I'm going to be putting them all together into a throw, I think, or something like that. And then I also have a record of what colors I used. If somebody at some point wants a repeat of the same thing, of sort of the same thing, it would never be exactly the same thing, but something like, oh, the sun's come out beautifully now. It's been pouring rain all day. Now that it's evening, of course, maybe, yeah. Boy, I spun this one a bit lumpy, didn't I? Yeah, must have been the end of the day and I was tired. Oh, well, good thing it's my sample. It's really nice just to sit down and take some time out and just knit a bit or spin a little bit and in the quiet around me. We put in 5G about well, 2 months ago now, and I ended up having problems and reactions to it with bad headaches and stuff, and I pretty much had to move out of the house with my computers and stuff and bring it into the studio because I don't have any internet connection. I don't have any Wi-Fi connection here. The signal is poor, and we put a LAN cable in, and so now I just got my computer on the LAN, and I don't miss my iPhone. I don't miss constantly looking at it to see if somebody sent me a message. I don't miss the needing to see what's happening right this minute. It took a few weeks to get used to that, but I don't miss it. I do miss FaceTime with my grandchildren sometimes, so I do have to figure out how to get around that or put it on temporarily so I can contact them. But otherwise, life is really nice when you turn the Wi-Fi off. Yeah, really nice. We don't watch Netflix anymore. We've gone back to box sets. Dug up our old box sets of DVDs and putting those in, and realizing that our old DVD player is a bit antiquated and hiccups, and we have to fight with that sometimes, but that's a bit of a laugh. I've gone back to watching the Breaking Bad videos at the moment. When I get to a little part that's a little bit unspun, I use a spit and rub method of kind of felting it back together and spinning it so that it isn't quite so lumpy. There, that's better. Okay, I think I've done about half of this ball. I'm going to quit for now because my hand is getting crampy, and I don't like to overdo it or I end up in big trouble and not able to work tomorrow. So I will be back at some point tomorrow. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. Probably something a bit different than this. I'll finish this off tonight or tomorrow or some other time. And then, yeah, I don't know. Tomorrow will be a surprise, but I hope that you'll come back and visit and join in. And thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you again soon.